look, we're certain guys, right? And we like to groom ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in certain times when we grooming ourselves, you got to be particular. You got to take care of yourself, right? The only way you can really take care of yourself is by using what?
Presence beard kit.
You know what I mean, it got everything you need, all of the two essentials.
This joint in here, bro, it got a comb, it got the beard balm, it got the beard bonnet.
Show them the beard balm.
They got the beard balm.
Show them the oil.
They got the shit. Hold on. They got the dust bag.
Everything
got the beard oil.
So it's a different thing when you're dealing with that. So
comb.
Presence is where it's at. You want to get your beard right. You want to get your beard together. You want to be able to sleep right. You want to be able to be good. You want to get the oil, the Nikes, the essence, the smell. You want your wife to be like,
You know what I'm saying?
Presence. Beard kit.
Yo, use that special Beards and Bottles promo code.
Use that now.
25% off.
It's at the bottom of this. 25% off. Use the Beards and Bottles promo code. All right? So Presence Beard Kit. It's us.
Yeah. Beards and bottles. Beards and bottles. Beards and bottles. Beards and bottles. Flyest niggas. Baddest models. Poppin' shit.
Yeah. Jermaine, man, PB and Louis.
Mr. Homie G.
We're Beards.
And Bob.
We're here with our special guest today.
Oh, my bad. You set that up, Resh. You didn't prepare me for that. That's some production shit. That's not even on me. That's on you.
When niggas is your friends, you can tell like the difference. They act nuts.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's a production shit. You would be like, all right, we're about to do this, and that. You just expect me to just know what's happening.
I mean, the rappers will come in here and be understanding like. But the guy that does the podcasting every day.
But he doesn't do that. I'm usually like introducing shit and so on and so forth.
Yeah, been there, you know what I mean? No, he ain't never been here before.
I've never been here before.
Well, he only thing he been here is on the live.
And then usually like niggas have snacks or something. Y'all didn't have no
I
snacks.
do got snacks.
We got liquor.
Alcohol.
We got liquor.
Liquor's not a
bottles. This ain't
Liquor not a snack?
Nah, liquor's not a snack.
It's an appetizer?
Look, snacks.
Hey, it's Ramadan. You fasting and shit. You not,
I got a bottle of water.
I got my snack.
Snacks are for ladies. So when ladies come here.
Damn, niggas can have snacks now? That's crazy.
I definitely don't want to see a dude just eating some chips.
chips.
So I can't just eat shit, that's crazy.
You can bring your own.
Life is crazy.
But we got alcohol for you though, my guy. Yeah. Snacks are for ladies.
This is why niggas die early. You know niggas just gotta drink like
no mental health,
no type of chips. Or like, nigga, I can't. Nigga, I'm here to enjoy life. I'm gonna eat some chips or some. That's crazy.
We ain't here for that, man.
You're right.
Yo,
that's crazy.
On other notes, we usually started off real subtle. You know what I mean? Just to get things going. Something small. How was your weekend?
I worked. It was cool. I worked.
Well, tell us what did you do? Because what does that consist of?
So we're developing a new podcast.
Who are
hopefully?
We? Who is
my company, Little Engine Media. We're producing a podcast called Milkshake. Hopefully, I could like plug them into this situation at some point.
Plug them in.
And have y'all go on as guests.
Absolutely. So
watch out for GL.
You gotta wait till he's not fasting no more. I need the real GL. Yeah. This guy right now.
No, we gotta get GL while he fasting.
No. We need the real GL. The GL wanna pull up to different pies with bottles.
So we're developing Milkshake. We just launched a platform called Pillars.
You're relaunching.
No, we're launching Milkshake from scratch.
It wasn't launched before?
I mean, I guess.
Hey, yo, look, let me explain now. Right. We had, you know what I'm saying? Let me
explain so I can explain.
So
go ahead.
He stole his own show back. He an Indian gift. So look, I had 10,000 hours of network. I had 12, 13 shows running on my network.
Yeah.
At one point, Reg came through. That's how I met Reg. That was maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I met Reg. Yeah. And in that process, he was with a group called Milkshake. Yeah. Right, and it was with Shatana and
Chris
and Chrissy.
Oh, you was a part of that part?
He was. He came up with the name. He started with the name. He developed it at first, and then I ain't gonna say they cut him out, but he had other things going, so he just told him go ahead.
He got fired on his day off.
And I guess whatever. And then at some point they the contract was over, and they decided to not to renew the contract with me. And they did their own thing.
That's not what happened.
years later. I don't really know what happened, man. I don't really want to tell
It
what.
was it was a hood business thing. Like I started something and then I go through the process of.
I'm talking about renewing the
trademarking it.
contract with me with my company.
Oh, I get my bad.
Yeah.
So basically, I developed the whole idea and everything, and then they felt like because they were on it, it was theirs. So then one of them calls me. We don't have to get into names and whatever. And they're like, "Oh, we're doing the pod with Louis," and I'm like, I sit and think about it. I'm like, well, I'm shooting it with y'all. Y'all not really pulling up. Y'all not really working. So I said, what do I have to lose? I let Louis develop it and see if he could get something out of it.
It was popping for 6 months.
Yeah.
I did my first blind date show on that joint. That joint's fire.
So I feel like I still own it. So if it blows up, at some point I pull up with the cease and desist and we'll figure out the break. But until then, there's no reason to pull up. I let them do whatever they doing. So nigga, I was mad supportive.
I just felt like I think the podcast was fire, and it started gaining traction maybe like 9 months in, and I just it's hard to see this thing through. You know what I mean? To see it through 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and then finally start to see the fruits of your labor. It's everybody came.
Like 90% of podcasts
94.
fail. Like a lot of people are like,
first year.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, like everybody's doing podcast fam. Like the average podcast doesn't make it to 21 episodes.
Yo, they said that you ain't gonna see money into the first 5 years after your first 5 years of podcasting. Like it's like a restaurant. I'm like, what?
That's a fact.
This joint, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. But
you gotta love the shit. Like it's not for everybody. That's why like not everybody's like successful depending on whatever. It's like 10 years to become an overnight success.
Right. So What You Thought podcast has nothing to do with the new show that you're producing.
No. So What You Thought, that's a whole collective. Shout outs to the team over there. That's like
it's 35
gang.
y'all.
Yeah. That's 10 of us. But I still, outside of What You Thought, separate from that, I own a media company and we produce branded content and so on and so forth. We service clients and run digital brands, but we also like develop like our own products. So we're developing Milkshake. I had my own podcast, Thought Hack, but like I would basically take a chunk of like say 10 to 20 episodes and sell it to a brand.
My episode I did with you never came out.
No, that was still connected to What You Thought. That's on the Patreon.
Gotcha.
See, that's how I know you don't subscribe to Patreon. Go support.
Then he want me to spend $5.
Yeah, because I thought Louis was capping. Louis was like, I went and did they pod.
No, he did, but he did.
I'm like, where's that? Like,
he did
I
an
never
offshoot.
seen it.
He did an offshoot for the Patreon, and it's on Patreon. So
he got shelved.
He
got shelved.
No, it's on the Patreon. It's
That's
just
nuts. I got shelved.
You don't go to the Patreon. Spend the $10.
I was talking that shit on that episode.
No, it was a fire episode. It's on the Patreon. Pay the $10. So
send it to me so I can see that joint, bro.
That's like when the URL battlers be only on the app. Like,
that's how he did me. Only on the app.
No, the Patreon is like where we put the shit that we can't really drop. Because if you remember that episode, there was mad shit that Amar was saying and so on and so forth that we don't really freely distribute on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anyways, like behind the scenes shit. So we just launched a platform called Pillars, which I'm like mad excited about.
Pillars, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It's gonna be the biggest thing we've ever done.
It's so sleek and so like the camera work there is so divine. I sent it to QB. QB said, "Yo, we gotta get these type of cameras." I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Once I figure it out, me and QB gonna go up there to the what's the spot up there? B&H, and we gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? I know GL ain't gonna want to come.
I'm mad excited about Pillars.
Before,
we just launched with Friday, and his new album is going crazy. Probably the best verse Meek dropped in like forever.
Went crazy on that Friday joint.
Yeah, dog, and it was crazy because I was sitting on the album like a month before because we got an advanced copy, so we couldn't say anything. But like it was the best Meek verse like in forever to me at least.
And you only produced that pod.
No, it's not a podcast. It's a Pillars is eventually going to be an ecosystem, but it's going to streaming. We haven't closed the negotiations yet where it's going to end up, whether it be like Peacock or Tubi or whatever, but it's going to be an ecosystem. So it's a live platform where it's an invite-only panel. We partnered with Soho House to produce it, and then once it comes out, it's going to be out on streaming, but then there's going to be a companion podcast. It's going to be a whole ecosystem. Eventually, we're going to franchise it out.
And that's why you only drop pictures of it.
Yeah, like we're gonna start dropping clips and all that other stuff, but like the pictures aren't enough for now. Like,
but being that you still obviously in search of the deal for that situation, right? Or maybe in talks with the deal, right? For that situation, you're You're not concerned that the information may be old, so you may drop it. So as far as like you said, you have Friday. Right now is the time where they be dropping because Meek Mill verse going crazy.
The way we chopped the whole panel up is like there's evergreen content and then there's the shit that you want to drop now because it gets stale. That stuff we're probably going to put out in like the next week or so. And Friday's cycle is still crazy right now, so we should be cool. And that's right before we do the next one. We have the next one on the 25th. We got St. John pulling up, and then
fire.
we got
I rock with St. John. You know you fuck with St. John.
So like we're gonna still like the panel itself was maybe an hour long. We're gonna put out like 10 minutes of like the stuff that's like topical, and then the rest of it's like evergreen because Pillars is built around conversations about your team, like the dynamic shit like that. So we can put that shit out 5 years from now. It's still relevant.
Got you. Let's skip to some topics, right? Me and you was having a crazy, dope conversations before we got up here. You know what I mean? And me and GL was talking through this on the phone. I was teasing him. You know, maybe we had an argument. Like, let me tell you something, yo. Me and GL having arguments, I always feel like, yo, this make our relationship stronger. He might feel differently. You know, he a Libra.
I was laughing on the other end of the phone.
You know what I mean?
But y'all energies are different, so it works.
Yeah, you know what? I think y'all think it's different until you see us in a hostile situation, and then you'll notice that it's the same. You know what I mean?
I mean, like that's not the same thing.
No, it's different. I think,
Right.
and then in certain conversations, he might not say it to you, but we have the same thoughts, and we'll just be able to meet up on the end, and he'd be like, "Man, let Louis."
Yeah,
say
but
that
you'll
shit."
communicate the thoughts. GLC more the type
He's
to
not
like just
saying
think the
nothing
thoughts.
else.
Yeah,
He's not
Yeah,
saying
I'm
it.
more laid back.
And he's more
Yeah.
elusive and more, I guess, strategic with his thoughts. I already thought about this shit 7 times already in 5 minutes. I'm saying what the fuck I want right now.
Yeah.
Get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. That's what in other words. But you know, it was a topic this morning with collided to me with the Jim Jones topic.
The gang shit.
Yeah, the gang shit. As far as being a fraternity, right? And then the guy, I don't want to mispronounce his name. I think his name is let me go to our text message. I think his name is Caleb. What's his last name?
He did an interview with Jim Jones.
No, no. Listen to what I'm about to say. The guy,
about the fraternity aspect of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, son that died.
exactly. I texted Chia this morning. The guy name is Caleb Wilson. Dies from pledging, right?
Condolences to him.
Condolences to him and his family, man. They said that, you know, obviously they brought him out somewhere to pledge him, and each person had to punch him a time. So he had to get punched 4 times. The first time they punched him in the chest with a glove on, and he passed away with a boxing glove.
Yeah.
And they waited 15 minutes, changed his clothes, then they took him to, you know what I mean, to the hospital. They never called the ambulance and everything. So 15 minutes between the time he passed out and, you know what I mean, so on and so forth. And he died.
That happened today?
A couple days ago. Jim Jones, ironically, a couple days ago, probably maybe 5 or 6 days ago, he just was on the Breakfast Club. I'm talking about Joe Buttons. He just was on Joe Buttons saying that, you know, gang banging is a fraternity.
He said it before Joe Buttons, though, I think.
No, he said it on Joe Buttons, wasn't it? He said the gang banging is a fraternity, but he explained the reason why. It was more elaborate on Joe Buttons' podcast. And he was saying that it's more like a fraternity. I want to know what's your thoughts and what's the difference between the two.
It's wrong. Like, it doesn't make sense what he's saying. I know you disagree, but
I
the
think
fact
they
that
both
we're talking about Caleb is because that's the exception. If it was like a regular thing, it wouldn't be news. Like when a nigga gangbanging gets shot, we don't even talk about it. Like that's just Tuesday.
You funny as
Depending on the age of said victim. If
Yeah.
it's a younger
I mean, but
kid,
even if it's a young kid, like we don't even memorize the names. Like it's part of the news cycle.
Do
Niggas
you
might drop
agree?
the name
Do you
and
agree
move
or
on.
disagree to say that a pledgee die maybe 30 times a year?
Nah, probably not. Is it? Is that the number?
I'm not sure if that's the number, but
I doubt it.
It's a little.
I'd be surprised.
It's a little higher. I know you guys.
I think it may
that
be like 1 or 2 niggas, maybe.
a
3.
year.
Yeah, maybe 3 tops.
Yeah,
if
no,
that.
that's not true.
I'm just
Let's
giving a
say
ridiculous
die or
number.
be injured.
But niggas get injured all
Severe-
the time. What's
severely.
injured?
I think hazing more so might have more of mental effects on the pledges.
Yeah.
Like
And fraternity is weird to me. Like you in college, there's mad girls there. All you want to do is go chill with niggas. Like that's weird to me. But to each his own.
I don't think that's what the pledging thing is about.
It's like where the
I
niggas at?
was hoping AJ was gonna be here so he could just give us a little bit more light on the pledging thing? Because obviously me
No, I
and
mean
you
on
and him,
a campus.
it's not them pledging guys. We're not.
No,
that
I was
guys.
on campus when niggas was pledging. Like
What
I know
college
the
did you go to?
process. I went to St. Peter's in Dre City.
So you ain't go to an NGCU or nothing like that?
No, I didn't go to a historic black college or none of that. I've been to like homecoming and shit like that before.
Right.
And I understand the process. 9 times out of 10, hazing, I think they want to create like a barrier where it's like, yo, if you're in the fraternity, you've earned it or whatever.
Similar to gangbangers.
Yes, no, I get that, but like at the most, the craziest thing is like Q's get like I think the iron or some shit like that, and even that I think is optional.
That's gangbangers
in the 90s, early 90s, early 2000s was getting brandished as well.
Oh, and like I know niggas might have to get jumped in or something like that. The thing about fraternities, and then the other difference is I can see the upside to a fraternity and having that network. The upside to gangbanging is very difficult. Like,
let me ask you a question.
And again, I'm not connected to that.
Let me just ask you a question. Yeah. How many black people you know that own gun shops?
0.
And how many black people you know that own boats?
Maybe 3.
In your whole life, right?
Yeah.
So when cocaine come over here and guns come over here, how do you think they got here? I'm asking.
Yeah, I know how they.
Right. So you know how they over here. So
black people aren't manufacturing guns. They're not like bringing cocaine in and shit like that. I get it.
So when you say us developing ourselves, protecting ourselves, right, from those things. At one point, I'm talking about how gangs started, because that's what I'm bringing it back to. Protecting ourselves, developing something to protect our communities from those things, from guns, from drugs, from child molesters, so on and so forth, from the white man doing something to us. Don't you think the gangs being developed were a great thing at the time? I'm just asking you.
No, I get it at the time when it started.
I'm not talking about what you get. I'm asking you, were they a great thing at the time they were developed? Yes or no?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
I'm talking about the thought and the ideas.
I get the idea, but I'm looking at the execution. You could tell me what the idea is, but nigga, it doesn't make sense. First of all, it's not really your community. Y'all niggas live there, but you don't own shit. So it's not your community. And the child molesters be members of the niggas' family. It's not white niggas coming to grab black kids. There was a situation a couple weeks ago at a
75 to 85% of the child molesters are going to be somebody in your family, right? Yeah. And but we need people to protect people from that, because if it's that one.
So
uncle,
the gangs ain't running to the barbecue.
No, but I'm telling you, it's niggas that's coming out like, oh, this nigga relates. I'm a homie, right? I'm 14 years old. I tell a big homie, this nigga molest my sister. Your uncle, they come in and they whoop my uncle ass, get him out of the house, because without him, it's everybody in the household afraid of the uncle. Ass?
So they just
no, I'm saying
whatever
I get it.
I'm simply saying to you, I'm just giving you.
I feel like child molesters you gotta put niggas down.
But what I'm trying to tell you is we gotta regulate our community. This is the only way you can regulate it, right? So now, but listen, listen to what I'm saying to you. That may be true, but imagine a nigga wasn't in the gang and didn't have no release to tell nobody that, to be like he had nobody else to tell, and then he just your sister keep getting molested. Yeah. So all I'm trying to say. I'm just simply, you get what I'm saying? Right. Put that together, like.
Okay, but you got to look at it like
niggas don't tell the cops. Niggas don't never tell the cops.
My problem is I get it, but you're highlighting something that's like super rare and like this like super niche situation, and 9 times out of 10 it's to the detriment of the community. Right. And then I'm not insulting anybody, but when white people pull up, they're low-key, you might rob somebody, but they're not really hurting nobody. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. It was just Trayvon Martin's birthday. George Zimmerman is chilling. Niggas is killing niggas like crazy. George Zimmerman is going to the supermarket. Son be drinking juice. He's living life. He watching TV.
Right.
He might be watching this shit.
Right. It's hard.
So like the whole gang shit doesn't, like the whole protection thing, niggas is fighting over grandma's house, grandma paying rent. It's not really her shit. Like, what's the point? Like why niggas outside, dog? I'm in the crib, like enjoying
I think that's what a mind of a
nigga that makes sense
of an old grown man. You know what I'm saying? Not an older grown man, because I'm not saying we not old. We ain't the old niggas, but a nigga that makes sense, that got a mindset that's different now. But I'm talking about a guy that's 14-year-old that joined this, and this all he sees is the community. So this right here, this.
But the nigga that 14, somebody had to put him on.
No, that's not true.
He look out the window, he see that.
That's what I'm trying to say. Look, listen to me. We go outside in the community. I know this is not the 90s. You know what I'm saying? But in the 90s, early 2000s, maybe before, let's say 95, 96, right? Yeah. We come outside, we hooping without any parents. We walk around all the blocks without any parents. We see everything on the corners without any parents.
Walking to school and by yourself, home by yourself.
And they know you. They be like, oh, look at Mitch.
But the niggas that was doing shit like that, they didn't violate though, because I remember.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I didn't get to my point yet. Somebody knocking on the door, I think, yo. He be like, this little Mitch, whatever. Oh, that's little Mitch from such and such, right? They done seen my mother go to the store 50 times to grab bread. You know, I don't know if you know, you might not be from this era, but niggas' mothers used to go get meat plans on layaway. So look, we ain't get no food stamps this week. Can I get a meat plan? I'll pay you back on Friday when I get my check. The corner store, Poppy gonna let you get that. Oh, I Miss Roseanne been living around here for 30 years, right? But you know who's standing in front of that corner store? The gang members, right? So they see your moms, they might help her carry her bags.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right? Little nigga 15, 16 might help your moms carry her bags home, right? Mm-hmm. And then when he come by the front of my house, it's me. That's 11. Yo, they just helped my mother carry the bags home. Mm-hmm. The Crips on the corner. Now they see me hooping. Oh, what's up, little man? They give me $1. We broke. We come from.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm just telling you how. So you saying like somebody had to put them. Nobody don't put them on. It's an influence by what I'm seeing, by what I'm doing, by what I'm hearing, by my environment. My environment is shaping my thoughts.
Same situation though, right? I'm going to school. The niggas that was hustling, their mentality was like, oh yeah, don't do this. Like, keep up with the books. Good job. Like, they encourage you to stay in school. Shit like that.
Certain outliers.
They wasn't like, yo, like, put the book. All right. Yeah, so he wasn't trying to get you to do what he was doing. He was like, nah, don't do this. Stay in school, so on and so forth. Their mentality was different. Now, did they still do dumb shit? Yeah, but to some degree.
That's the 70s. That's not the 90s.
It wasn't the 70s. I'm telling you when I was in school.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He got a baldy like me, so you never know.
I'm younger than you. Anyways.
No, we the same age. You younger than me by a couple bucks.
Yeah, so what I was saying was, like, the niggas that I was around, they weren't like, they might give you a 20, ask you to go to the store for something for $5 and tell you to keep the change type of shit.
Bro,
right?
let me tell you how I started gangbanging, because obviously I think that no disrespect what I'm saying to you, right?
It's not disrespectful.
Most niggas that say this growing up in Atlanta make believe. That's not how real life go work.
I'm just feeling like my drug dealers believed in me, and yours was like, "Oh, you ain't gonna do shit, Louis." So just
but to your point, maybe they just believed in you. It was other kids on that block. They probably didn't believe it.
That's what I'm saying. You was like,
we're not talking about your experience. We're talking about the community at large. So what I'm telling you is that most experiences is like this, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the house, right? Was X amount of people, whatever, and there's no lights in here, really like that, right? We poor. Yeah. I'm talking about if everybody poor, I'm one of the top 3 poorest niggas in my whole hood. My hood consists of 4 other blocks. So if I'm one of the 4 poorest niggas here, you get what I'm saying to you? So opportunity is at 10 years old, hey yo, they know I'm poor. They know I'm poor. So they say, yo, we ain't gonna let them hustle yet. But look, yo, watch the corners. Tell us when the police come. If you stay out here for 4 hours, we give you $40. 4 to 8 hours. Like, I mean, 4 to 8, it's really like 8. And they're gonna give me $40, $20 to $40. So every day they just to watch the corner to say, yo, one time they come, woo, they on the bike. They cutting down the block. This how it started for me. I'm 10 years old, 1996. I remember it like it's yesterday. I'm getting $30, $40. I've been out here. Been out here anyway. I was trying to play basketball. They like, you want to go hoop, bro. Then come back when you're done. They don't really need me. Yeah. They just created something so I can make $40. My mother selling pussy. My mother a fiend. I'm just telling you the facts. My mother a prostitute, and she out here a fiend doing drugs. So I'm out. They see her. They know, oh, this Nikki's son. Like, oh, we gotta help bro out. This Nikki's son. You get what I'm saying to you? So they see me, I'm outside in the way, like, we got to try to create something for bro, or bro gonna be killing niggas. That's their mindset for me. So, obviously, they gangbanging. They ain't telling me not to. They ain't telling me to. But they doing what they doing around me. I'm seeing things. I'm starting to come around. Now, I'm 12 years old. I don't want to mention niggas because now niggas is grown. I still got a relationship with niggas, but niggas is 12 and I'm 12 and they 20. Spaz, like, I'm talking about the older niggas, not my cousin. Spaz, like, man, we could... I'm a hustle, bro. We could just grind off my packs. So we grinding off the niggas' packs. And now niggas is saying, like, yo, you ain't crip, niggas can't hustle out here.
Now
bro,
what?
I'm hustling.
Now what?
So
that's what I got.
I gotta get dressed, I gotta feed, I gotta eat. Niggas in the round gotta eat. I got little sisters, we gotta eat.
So Like, how
So
much are you
I'm
making? Like, hustling at
no
the time?
jump me.
That's it.
Jump
That's all I
me
gotta
in,
do
nigga.
is-
What the fuck you talking
But
about?
how much were you making in hustling?
I'm 12.
Mhm.
So when I started hustling, niggas beat me. Niggas was giving, it used to be 60-40. It wasn't like that off of this a G pack. A G pack is $1,000 worth of work. So it used to be 60-40. It's supposed to be 60-40. I get 40%, they get 60%. That ain't
You're
how it
supposed to
happen.
get 400. How much you was getting?
$65 off
Out of 400?
out of 1,000. What you talking about?
No, I mean out of the 400 that you thought you were supposed to get.
I didn't know this
Oh,
shit.
you didn't even have a thought.
I didn't know this shit.
So you
You're
cool
getting
with the
$65.
$65?
Yeah,
though.
but I'm getting 60, but I'm selling 4 packs a day. So I'm getting $65 times 4. So whatever that is. I
So you
remember
was cool with
$130.
what you was getting, though?
I'm getting $260.
Yeah.
Were you cool with what you was getting?
Absolutely. Me and Cuz splitting this down. $260. I'm getting $130 a day. He getting $130 a day. I've been out here 5 hours.
You lit.
What? Imagine a kid, 13, getting $130 a day. I'm a child. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting $260. Me and him selling together. We selling 4 G packs. He getting $130. I'm getting $130 in our pockets.
Yeah, my reality was different, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm just telling you the fact.
Yeah.
I get it, but that's not my reality. So I'm buying clothes. I got J's $70 at the time. I'm at the parties. I'm fighting niggas because I'm Crip. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the, you know, I don't know if you know these days, bro, but
Right.
we grew up in the Branch Brook era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that
Skating rink.
I'm trying to bring it to the whole. This not about me. Let's bring it to the whole, right?
Yeah, because
I
we
went to,
skipped
like,
the whole.
Yeah, but not only did it excite me, it was a lifestyle. I grew up in it as a child. I lost my virginity in gangbanging. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. We had joints that we would run trains on, and this me losing my virginity.
Trains ain't crazy?
Huh?
That's not crazy? No, we can leave that alone. We can leave that alone. That's
It ain't crazy.
We can leave it alone. We can leave it alone.
So when your man,
That's
when you
good.
post this, I know this going to probably go viral. They're going to talk about this. We used to fuck the fiends. You know what I mean? I'm from a different time.
Reg, you ain't never
nigga.
fucked a fiend?
No!
Yeah.
Like
They
y'all
ain't-
niggas
bro,
is
I be trying to explain
crazy.
to niggas, like, bro,
Yo,
grow up like how we grew up
fucking
is different,
fiends
bro.
is crazy. It's like fucking a zombie. Yo, fam. And fucking fiends. I don't even know how to engage that, first of all. But trains ain't wild. Like,
Yeah.
that ratio's not nuts.
You
to
never jumped nothing up with your homies?
Nah, man, because it's just like, it was me and a joint. There was no need for other niggas in there.
Yeah, you only had joint 50.
Dog, all right,
Wait, where you grew up at again?
I'm
gonna see if it's-
I went to, like, private school. Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, it's,
Two
Yeah, so
parent,
it was usually-
2-parent home?
yeah.
Okay.
So usually, like, when it
he
was
grew up different than us.
yeah, I was just fuck girls one-on-one, fam. There was no other.
Nothing wrong with
Pause. That's crazy.
Nothing wrong with that.
We ain't shaming you for that. We all did that. But I'm
Right.
simply saying to you, now and then, my man, the homie
No.
got a joint that she said she want the tribe.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the tribe got.
And I
QB,
just can't. I can't
QB,
participate.
QB, where you from? Where at North?
So there's like a
Hold
regional.
on,
you
hold
from
on,
there?
hold on.
Are you from there?
Hold on. I'm trying to get you
Go ahead.
something. QB, you ever run a train on something? You lying. He don't want to tell me the truth.
Nah, but that's good though. That's good though because you're
He
supposed to
lying.
be ashamed.
Hold
Nah,
on,
but you're
hold
supposed
on,
to be
wait.
ashamed.
Why you ashamed
Good
of
for
that? I'm telling you the
But you're
truth.
supposed to be ashamed, my nigga.
The
that's
nigga looked
wild.
at me and didn't want to tell me the truth.
All right, so you
That's fucking
so
crazy.
you about to fuck a joint, right? And then your man's walk in and pull his shit out, and then everybody's still cool with what's happening.
So tell me the train that you did run.
You lead a roll, somebody else goes.
That's
That's
so
a train.
No,
nigga.
that's a train. You talking about jumping off.
Oh yeah, I forgot that it's a difference to these
Yeah,
niggas,
yeah.
but it ain't no difference to niggas.
Nah,
that
It's
some
still
grew up-
wild. Wait, fam. It's still wild. What you participated in?
But it's closer to what
because
you
like
said.
what in this train? What number were you?
Well, that don't matter. We don't.
It do matter because if you number 3, like fam, you or even 2, you a nasty nigga. Because if I'm number 1, wait, hold on. If I'm number 1, I'm walking out like, oh, y'all niggas about to, oh, y'all wild, and I'm leaving. I'm not sticking around for that. That shit might even fuck with our
That's
friendship.
not how the number one person go.
Hey,
After-
bro,
after
ask
you
your
leave
man,
out
you
there.
ask your man who been locked up. What's his
Oh
name?
yeah, no, he not participating in that.
He said he never jumped.
Yeah,
in the
no,
train.
he's not participating.
He ran the train.
No,
that shit
he's
before.
not participating.
That's cat.
Nah, don't put that on his jacket. Look,
Hey yo,
shit,
names
that's
names got
crazy.
thrown in the train
How do you get thrown names? You
as a child.
gotta defend yourself though.
When he's 16, he ran on the train. Old heads brought him
So
in.
was there like a shortage of females or
No, listen to me. Listen, no, it's a thing when everybody say, yo, And the bitches in the hood fuck everybody. Remember they were saying that?
Yeah.
All that back in the day. That shit is.
But it wasn't enough for each other to get just
Hey,
get
Reg,
your own?
let's paint this scenario.
Yeah, get
right?
about to say GG.
Let's
Yeah.
paint this scenario.
Get to him, GL.
Right now, we in high school.
GL talk.
all in high school.
It's the same amount of dudes in here. Same amount of dudes.
Yeah.
I walk. Yo, I got this girl about to pull up. Yo, you gonna say she got friends? Nah, she pulling up by herself.
All right, damn, I'm gonna hit tomorrow.
Hold on. Listen.
That didn't answer the question?
No, he ain't even finished answering.
my bad, go ahead.
Some dudes is gonna be like, man, she ain't got no friends, yo. It'll take a dude like Louis, I'm like, yo, see what's up with her. I'm like,
Absolutely.
all right, we walk in. Y'all looking to see if she look at y'all. Some of y'all gonna be like, yo, I don't know, bro. She looked at me when she walked. I seen her. Oh, I know her. That's what's her name. I was supposed to hit that last week. Already got relations with her. Go in there and hit. While he hitting, he gonna be like, yo, my man's
hit.
out there. You know, what you think?
Yeah.
I send him in. And then that's how it goes. It's as simple as that. Well, that wasn't even a plan, but if she with it, go. Now, Q might not even wanted no parts.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm here, peer pressure. Lou like, yo, man, you crazy?
And then,
now me and him don't want first and second. Names, we telling names. Yo,
So
the
first
head
of
was
all,
crazy.
y'all putting this episode up. Y'all putting this episode up.
absolutely. This is
Yo,
a great
just
combo.
careful because y'all, fam, like this shit blow up. Niggas might spin back with the footage and a joint might pull up and be like, nah, I didn't sign up for that. Because, you know, coercion.
It
all that
ain't no
stuff.
footage.
Niggas
This
might
is from
catch
early
niggas might catch
2000s.
Diddy charges.
Nah,
What I'm
I get
saying
what you
to you is,
said. We ain't never
I'ma
party.
pull up, and I'm like, so when the joint pulls up, I'm like, oh, GL, she fucking with you? All right, cool. See if she should spin back tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna holla at y'all, man. I'm
Teach
gonna leave
his
y'all,
own.
give y'all privacy.
You stunting. Let me show you why you capping, bro.
All right.
Remember I was plucking around the other day with I sent you something crazy. Remember I sent you something crazy?
Nah, I don't
through the
recall
DM?
Yeah, that boy crazy.
Hey, yo, that nigga
boy
real.
crazy.
That nigga real nigga. He ain't gonna never rat. I'll fuck with him. Look, but look, we look at. Let's say we was looking at some crazy pictures. Just some pictures. Just pictures. Hypothetically, right?
Word.
One of them crazy pictures come in here.
Yeah.
We might not be able to see this again.
Yeah, she's fine.
And then she like, I want you and your mans to you know what I mean? And
A day apart or like
no,
right now?
today I need y'all today. Hey, yo,
like
my joint dropping. Pause.
I bet. So we
Somebody come fix this, please.
Because there's different variations of trains.
yeah. So we rock paper scissors, and whoever wins could hit,
first
and then
and
I go
someone?
outside because
I
there's
got it
mad
now,
pretty
fix
bitches
it.
out there. It's like, dog, I don't know if you know this, but it's almost an abundance of bitches
women.
outside.
You said I don't know if
It's
you know
too
this.
many.
So
It's
the-
too many, my nigga.
So we had I don't know if you're familiar with
Every
Big Noonie.
every bitch got a BBL. Every bitch is pretty now. Like it's a lot of them outside.
Right, but this one want to fuck us today. This her dream.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna have to figure that dream out with somebody else because I can't participate. The ratio got to be 1-to-1 for me.
Amazing.
Right. Big Noonie said jumping off with your mans is gay. What you think?
I'm not gonna hold you. That shit is wild.
She said because if you able
Hey,
to
yo,
stay hard,
this a clip.
she said
Yeah,
you being
if you
turned
add what
on
she said.
while you listening to your
No,
man's
if there's
hit
another
something.
nigga in the room and you're able to, fam, this.
Why you even hard with another man in
maybe
the room?
I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe I'm just not at the level of like maturity a lot of people are at, and I'm cool with that.
I think everybody's
Because
saying
if maturity
he's
is
saying
like-
that now until a joint come in here and start a bad joint, drop
Nah,
down and
no,
start
no, I'm-
mopping me all
I'm-
crazy.
Nah, I
But
know
why am
some
I
dudes
here?
that just ain't with that.
As soon as you start to
You're
disrobe,
I gotta get some of this.
wait, as soon
And
as
she looking
you
at
start
you
to
in your
disrobe,
eyes like you
why
next.
am I still here though? To even see what's happening, why am I still in the room? If a nigga starts taking his
I
pants
believe
off
you.
and you still there, why are you still in the room?
This time
I believe you because I done been in some wild niggas is standing up side by side getting.
Let's go. Hey yo, so this
Yo, but niggas be too horny, fam.
We
Niggas
just
be
went
too horny.
75% off topic.
Sidebar, and I got a joint, and I'm not participating in none of that. This is all hypothetical. We can move on. All right.
Let me just tell you, I hit one of bro joints before, right? Recently.
Oh,
No, I didn't hit him
I ain't got no
recently.
joints. I ain't got no joints. I ain't got
Not
no
my
joints.
boy.
I know someone hit joints.
yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't hit it recently. We just realized
Yeah.
recently that we knew the same person.
Like, there's a connection there.
Yeah, there was a connection there. Not so. Let me rephrase this. He didn't hit the joint recently. I didn't hit the joint recently. It's a joint.
Words have meanings.
Yeah, I'm telling you
Let's
this.
clean that up.
We hit the joint years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Decades.
We just happened to see the joint, and we realized we both know the joint and how we know the joint.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and she's a lovely person.
Great person.
Yeah.
We
Mad
both smacked the joint. You get what I'm saying to you?
Okay.
My whole thing is that while we came party to party together.
But you see, you proved my example. Everybody enjoyed her. She's a lovely person.
Everybody enjoyed her as a
It's decades apart. We didn't have to both be there.
Y'all
You
can
had a
enjoy
good
her
time.
separately.
I had a good time. Everybody had a good time, and niggas didn't have to be there. Fam, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we was in a room and niggas start taking their clothes off, and I'm still in the room, like you're never gonna be able to reach me again. Like our relationship is done. And I'm immature. I might be immature. Just call me immature. It's fine. I can't participate.
Damn, look at you like my bro too. You gonna cut me off because I got naked in front of you?
Yes. That is grounds to end our relationship.
But look, let's go back to what we was talking about though. GL, like you speak on the gangbanging versus fraternity.
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting point because now that we are all older, well, I skip Reg, but
Reg old as hell. But go ahead.
That's crazy.
I'm saying our age of gangbanging, we grew up gangbanging. You feel me?
Right.
So now you might still see some of our homies still active, more active than some think they should be. Yeah. But
even me, I think some's too old to be doing.
But that's literally a part of your lifestyle, a part of your like second nature. Like, a certain song come on, a Q Dog could go woo woo woo.
I get it.
Ain't nobody gonna judge him.
But who's the most successful gangbanger you know?
Snoop Dogg.
Outside of Snoop.
Oh no, you want to no. No, don't move the joint.
I said
not my boy.
Yeah,
niggas could use Snoop. Snoop is the exception. And then niggas join gangs after becoming famous.
Jim Jones.
Let's make it even more personal. Arsenal. I'll say Arsenal.
All right. Arsenal, shout out to Arsenal.
Yeah, my boy.
Because he looked out, he
Ian.
showed up. Yeah, nah. Denzel Washington's part of a gang?
Yes, he was.
What gang?
He peace on.
He's what?
He was
P Stone.
Is that a thing?
I mean, that's what he just said.
Like
we ain't fact checked that.
Yeah, I was just like, I've never seen him rep that shit. He's never been in an interview. He'd be like, by the way, shout out to P Stone real quick, and then he walk off.
But that's what I said. All right, so the first, go ahead, your point.
If I'm watching, if everybody's like, yo, this is what to do, and I'm like, I bet, like, where's the bread at, or where's the most successful person, and I don't see it. Niggas join fraternities because of the network, what I have access to, who's successful, who I have connections to, who might be able to get me into this job. So on and so
thirsty. That, yeah,
right?
I see it in his eyes.
Now,
I wouldn't drink that if I was drinking, bro. What is
hey,
that?
yo, I get it, but he lusted.
Now, when it comes to gangs, I understand the protection element of it, right?
What?
If you grow up in a certain
That's
space
not a
and you
real
have
thing.
to,
I just want to debate the
But I don't see
correlation
that-
between the two.
yeah, but I'm just like, I don't see the upside.
Cool. We can't change those people that made those choices already. We can't take that
They're
back.
successful fraternities.
I'm saying
people-
if we at a party right now and you were in a fraternity and y'all start walking to the song doing y'all dance, no girl in there is gonna say, man, they too old to still be doing that. They're like, oh, it's a fraternity.
Niggas will say that.
That's the cute dogs doing what they do.
And
was
my
at
wife
Howard.
and my wife is successful, and she went to college. She'd be like, I spend times I've been in places. I'm like, bro, what are these niggas doing, bro?
And she like,
niggas
you
do say
crazy.
And my wife say, they're in a fraternity. That's what they supposed to do. This is their.
That's what
this
they
is
do.
their
But
thing.
niggas is too old to be stepping and doing all that shit. I disagree.
Fraternity,
It's
alumni,
accepted, though. All
they
I'm
rep
saying-
their stuff till death.
Work.
Yeah.
But if you see a
Uncles and them 65
elder gentleman
stepping.
with his colors on, you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
cuz go be a
but-
grandpa somewhere. Why you still got that
agree
flag
with you.
on? Like,
I agree with you, but the niggas that stepping, they're stepping at like fucking homecoming. They're stepping at reunions.
or it's
where
a
niggas
cookout and you just heard
successful.
your song.
Yeah. Or
It be three of them there.
But wait,
Yeah.
I guarantee you, when they stepping at the cookout, somebody in who's stepping owns the crib. Now let's fast forward to the gang niggas.
I know a lot of
I
Crips that own
look,
cribs,
hold up, bro.
yeah.
Hold up. Go. You
Let's
get disrespectful,
fast
bro.
Let's
forward.
go.
Bro, have
Let's
you ever
fast forward.
look at me? All jokes aside,
Yeah.
you ever looked at me as like, yo, Louis a broke ass nigga? You ever looked at
Nah,
me like that?
but you're not gangbanger right now.
But I'm a gang member, so it's the same
Yeah.
thing. They are what's the name?
But
of it?
you joined and you just can't.
Let me
quit.
finish. Let me finish.
Same
bro.
thing like
Let
a fraternity.
let-
That's what
let
I'm
me-
trying
let
to
me say this
correlate
you,
with
bro.
you.
You know I own houses, right?
Yeah.
Right. I just sold one in 2021. That's the last house I sold. I was actually living there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That was my house. I would hold cookouts.
And
Names,
when
how
them
often
songs
names?
come on, we
Names,
gonna get our
names
walk
is
on.
there. Names is how many often I hold cookouts every week. In the
so-
summertime, every week. Let me show you this to you.
All right.
So now every 70, say 100 people come here, right? 65 to 70% of the people that come here are going to be gang members. Whether they're active, 90% of them not going to be active, but active or not, they're going to be here at my spot. the song gonna come on. Don't change the game for these hoes. You think niggas not gonna throw it up or
No, go ahead.
be single in the house? Niggas going.
So,
All I'm saying to you,
but
all,
everybody there's a homeowner, or
I'm a homeowner.
and then they
Names do his thing. GL do his own thing. Ars got his own home.
Yeah.
It's a couple homeowners. My Dre got a home.
Yeah. So it's
Couple
five,
ni-
it's
it's-
5 niggas with homes and there's like 50 niggas there. Heard you.
Nah, I disagree with that.
Heard you.
But also with a fraternity, I know some bums that's in a fraternity. I know
80%
some
of them bums.
homeless
But
people
it's
that's
not
in a
80%
fraternity.
of them. Don't do that because it's
80%
not
of them
80%
niggas
of them.
bums.
There's no one that's actively gangbanging who is living successfully, I feel like. But I
That's
might be wrong.
crazy.
Because Snoop is not an active.
Oh, you mean active gang?
Yeah, who's actively gangbanging?
Who's
doing
active? Most niggas is active. That's what's the name? Is in college. Them niggas not successful yet neither.
What are
They
you
still
talking
taking
about?
classes.
No,
Most niggas
the
that's
niggas in
active
fraternities, they
I
participate
said
in a fraternity.
active. Niggas not active.
No, yes
Bro,
they are.
look,
because
look.
when you're
My
in a
man
fraternity,
AJ blazing bars. I don't want to put him out here like this.
Yeah.
I tell him about the fraternity, no disrespect. That nigga start laughing. He be like, bro, I don't even know none of them niggas. He don't know none of them
But
niggas,
that's
man.
not something he wants
He's
to engage
super
in.
successful.
All right, that's not
He's
something
not
he wants to
active.
engage
All
in.
I'm saying, he's not active.
If he's in whatever fraternity he's in, if he goes to a fucking job interview and that nigga's part of that fraternity and he mentions it, he's getting that job.
And if a Crip is a part of that job, I go to that job interview and he see me, he go, oh, that's Big 49.
Yeah, but then it's like,
I'm
what
getting that
job are we talking about? Like push the shopper cards or like what job?
that's
are we
a- that's
talking
a
about?
That's the
problem.
problem.
That's a stigma.
It's people in high places you would never know was
You would
Crip.
never
Crip
know.
word?
That's
Yeah.
mayors.
Damn.
That's I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I said
I was gonna say that's
Not
a
my
good
boy.
point.
councilman.
That's a good point. I mean, that's a good
Police
point.
officers,
But
firemen.
they'll never rep
Yo,
it.
one
They'll
of my,
never talk about
that's
it.
not true. One of my homies
Come
got
on.
tats on his body. I'm not gonna say, you know what I mean? And he look, you would think he white or Spanish, but he not. He black. He's a full-fledged gangbanger.
Yeah, but successful gang members are the exception. They're not
He a
the rule.
full-fledged gangbanger,
Yeah.
and the nigga is in a crazy hot spot. Hundreds of thousands of dollars a make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he in an amazing space. And it's like I'm not.
But
even
he's the
gonna put none of
exception.
it
He's
out.
not the rule.
And the fraternity is it too. Most of the fraternity niggas.
Most of the niggas that are in fraternities have the network. Now, at the end of the
They
day,
can have the
yeah,
network.
at the end of the day, everything's a tool. Whether you have
How
a
many
degree
use it,
or
though?
you have what, it's how you use it. But 9 times out of 10, if you have that tool, the fraternity access is more useful than the gang access, and that's just a fact. And it's due to a number of things.
'Cause
In
I
terms
know-
of society, the connotation of a gang versus a fraternity is very different.
I ain't gonna say his name, but we got a homie that he chose us over the frat. The frat told him you can't serve too. Like you can't be
In the
the
gang.
gang and be in a fraternity.
So how's he
He
doing?
chose us. Married, nice career, big house.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
man,
Cuz,
Lil
I ain't even think- I ain't
Lil
even-
G-Way,
Yeah,
successful.
and cuz too. And
it's a lot of success.
our big brother.
Yeah.
Our big brother.
With the man, he got the big house, pool in the backyard.
Yeah.
Doghouse got a
I'm talking about
backyard.
in-ground pool. Cuz rich.
Yeah.
Cuz rich. He a millionaire. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he a gang member. I'm not gonna mention his name. I would never because
Of course. Yeah,
and
I
he
get
don't
it.
want to be on the cameras. He don't none of them
Yeah,
want
I get
anything. But all I'm saying to you is this: that it's niggas out here that did it the right way and that was gang members and made it successful.
I don't think it's
I
because
get
of the
your
gang
point.
member. I think it's just because of the niggas they are. I think whether or not you was in the gang, you was gonna figure it out. Whether or not
Whether
you
you
was
was
in
in
the
a
gang, you was gonna
fraternity.
figure it out. And some niggas in the
Without
fraternity
me,
are-
he wouldn't have figured it out though, man. Because that nigga,
Crazy.
man, that nigga crazy,
I mean,
man.
I don't know. I feel like Gio.
That nigga
figured it
DL
out.
crazy.
I was
And
Man,
I
that
think-
nigga was he
and
got
I
the
think it's
DMX
a-
mentality, bro. Y'all don't know this nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga was robbing
But I
niggas,
think
man.
everything is a means to an end. I knew a nigga that was hustling his way through fucking nursing school. Now he work at a hospital and you never know in a million years.
Yo.
So there's some niggas, it's a means to an end.
I was telling that
completely
nigga,
get
GL was nice back in the day rapping. I'm like, yo, why don't you just do this with such and such? And such?
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm
GL
saying?
raps?
Back in the day, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I quit before I suggested to him to take
GL a
break from
businessman, heart and heart.
Yeah,
It
that's
don't
what's
work in 3 to 5 years. He moving on.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that, but I think knowing your market and knowing like what you should be doing and not doing is
Yeah, I didn't see the landscape for in Jersey in particular, and I was getting older. I was about to be 28. I didn't want to be
28 is insane.
I didn't want to be
fucking
30.
28 is still young, but like I get.
I didn't want to be 35 at show and tell. Like my dad is a YouTube rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, it's crazy because I
said
do
that
mad
show
shit,
and tell is
and my
insane.
kids think I'm a podcaster. I'm like, yo, I do mad other shit, and they're like, oh yeah, he's on YouTube, and it's like, fam, that don't really.
But you the coolest to the kids. Maybe not to the adults.
I
but to
think I'm the
kids,
coolest, but like my kids don't agree, but it's regular to them. So I remember my daughter had a crush on what's his name, that nigga that be wildin', the rapper.
Only 30 minutes, 40 minutes in.
Fuck, what's his name? He be chilling with gay niggas now. The rapper, nah, the rapper.
Drewski is insane. Why you trying to do me funny?
no, he be with Dykes.
Fuck, what's son's name? He always have his shirt off. I forget his name. Fuck. He's a young kid, and like, you know, he's cool with whatever. He has the I'd fuck me too song or something shit like that.
He talking about
Yeah.
Chopper.
So my daughter,
homie. He Grape Street Crip.
Oh, I mean,
He's
good for him.
successful.
I mean, not because he's a Crip. He don't really rap.
that might be like,
Nah, I don't think so.
He's
Lil Wayne didn't get
So-
successful till he was blood.
Mm-hmm.
And niggas be joining gangs after the fact, which I don't get. But
Chris
like,
Brown
listen,
blood.
God bless.
No, Chris Breezy blood too, right?
I mean, all right.
Couple successful gang members. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but he was successful. Then he joined the
Nipsey
gang,
was,
which didn't
YG.
make sense. Yeah, shout out to Nipsey. I mean, shout out to
YG.
Nipsey.
go
Let's
ahead,
not talk about it. Let's not
stop
talk
that,
about
man.
it.
Go ahead.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, this
Let's not
nigga's
talk
funny.
about it. Shout out to Nipsey and everybody. My daughter had a crush on him. So I was at a festival and we were shooting and we were developing something for Revolt. So I got him on camera, giving her a shout out. By the time I got home to show her the video, like, yo, like you like this artist, she was over it already.
Right.
I took my kids up to Hot 97 because we were shooting some stuff up there. If I was a kid, like going to the Hot nigga, I would lose my fucking mind.
Yeah.
I'd like,
It's a
what the
different
fuck is
time.
Hot 97? What I'm saying is, what's regular to them, they don't really pay any mind to. So at that
Because
point,
they're
it's like,
privileged.
yeah.
So let's go on another topic. I understand what you're saying. No disrespect to your children, bro.
No, they're mad blessed. Kids is mad blessed. How's that
Yeah, I
disrespectful?
love you. I
My
love
kids
your
is lit.
kids. You know what I mean? But let's go on. Me and GL had a funny ass topic earlier, right?
Yeah.
We put a little picture of the nigga turtle. The nigga GL gonna say,
I ain't never seen him win a fight yet.
I said no. He beat the shim up. He beat the shim up. The she.
Oh, shit.
He beat the she up. And
Go
then-
ahead, shout out to the alphabet people before we
Yeah,
continue.
right.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And then he whooped
Sound like the
he
squabble.
whooped the white boy on the bus. He took two white boys up and he whooped their ass on the bus.
On the bus, I gotta see that. I ain't see
Two of
bro
them at the
win
same
yet.
time?
To the same time, he had the
Once he take that hat
joint
off,
on the hat off,
Yeah.
and he had like a button up joint on. He unbuttoned that joint up and got the what's name names, put it on the screen.
Reality star came out of nowhere for us.
Yeah, he did the 21 nigga.
But why he always want to fight
he
so
hooked
much?
off on go.
I think that's like,
Go-
he's in the
Yeah,
whole
crash up.
bad girls club era and
This
shit.
bro
where-
right here, turtle.
Yeah.
This turtle. This you putting up the wrong vid. Look at the vid right here with
No, I
turtle.
think
Oh no,
this
this is the perfect vid. I only seen him lose this one fight when he bought and R.I.P. to the nigga he lost to.
He smacked the nigga, right? In this video? Is that what
No. So he's showing this a collection video. He shot the one with the nigga with the dreads. The nigga with the dreads whooped him, right?
This is a
But
bad
he
video.
popped on him. What's his name, right? But he lost that video. That
put him
fight.
down.
But the nigga with the dreads got killed.
Yeah, rest in peace to him.
Yeah, R.I.P. to him. He got killed like
That's-
a month later, 2 months.
That's
later.
not really like a sustainable way to get famous, though. Like, niggas are gonna get tired of it. Like, once you've...
So he
Especially
just had.
losing.
They just
He did not beat
let's say he
the,
50-50. Let's say he 50-50. Just say this.
Yeah, 'cause-
Say he 50-50 on the fights, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga wildin'. He got the turtle uniform.
Yeah.
Let's say he 50-50, but he just had a real situation with Whack. The nigga, one of Ray J security guards, he popped on this nigga, smacked the shit out of this nigga. Ray J security guard spit on him. When Ray J security guard spit on him, he squared up this ghost pop on a nigga. I'm pretty sure they broke it up. They wouldn't let him fight him. Whatever. So Whack, whacking him like, nigga, we'll get you killed for 1,500. You know what I mean? He said you cost 1,500. That's the exact.
crazy.
That's what he said?
He said you easy to kill.
Easy to
He
kill is
said,
mad
hey, yo,
funny.
add that in here, right here in this part, right here while I'm talking. You heard me?
Hey, Whack, that's Louis J saying that. PBM
So
Louis.
now
GL
He
did not
smacked
say
the
that.
shit out the nigga. Look, he smacked.
nigga,
Look,
I
he
told you, I
doubled
saw
it.
it.
So he said, bro, worth 1,500. Do I agree with Wack? No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Niggas don't like me. I'm a Wack fan. I'm a supporter of Wack.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why I'm a
entertaining.
supporter
That's
of
why
Wack.
he do it.
Fuck entertaining. He pull up information that be facts. So I'm a supporter of Wack. When Wack be saying all this crazy shit, y'all be looking at him. I be like, yo, let me tell you something, nigga. You can say whatever you want to say about it, nigga. But when it's time to come put the grind down, the muscle down, he come put it down.
I don't know.
Pause.
I
That
don't be there
sounds
for that.
crazy. When it's time to put the muscle down, he put it down.
Yeah,
That's
see,
only
I
nigga-
didn't even
Only
pause that.
nigga,
That
and
it sounded
but,
nice.
but I'm be honest with you, you know, Fuzz. I ain't never going against the muscle. They're going to get my niggas, muscle team. That's my nigga. Fuzz, my nigga. So if Fuzz had an issue with the situation, then I got an issue with the situation because Fuzz the guy. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all
That's
you
what-
know who muscle team Fuzz is.
No.
So muscle team Fuzz is supposedly, allegedly, he got locked up. He the guy that robbed Fetty Wap, put the pistol out him and whatever to his DJ. Inside the what's name, he did jail time for it, so that's one of the reasons I'm speaking about it. And Fuzz had a situation with Jim Jones and Wack 100 through the phone, and there's a conversation he had on our podcast 2 years ago, so that's why I'm mentioning it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
man.
what's your feelings about Turtle?
Turtle's a crash out.
I
ahead,
think
man.
it's entertainment at this point. Niggas feel like it's an easy way to get on the internet and shit. I'm gonna get into a bunch of fights like, you know, girls on the Bad Girls Club or whatever. Now, if you was to somehow organize this, like niggas be doing the celebrity fights and get paid, or shout outs to DK, niggas getting bread to like fight in a organized way, that makes sense to me. You just possibly getting punched out like on camera by some nigga in a dress for like, how much are you getting paid for this? Like, what's the end game? Niggas are only going to fuck with you for a couple of months, and then you gotta go back to fixing like sinks and shit.
He never. I was seeing. I'm being honest. I'm seeing his footage. He got his own footage, his own page on YouTube.
Yeah.
Him fixing sinks and shit that he still do right now, fixing sinks and all that.
But this isn't a good way to market your business.
No,
I'm not hiring you to
listen.
fix my toilet, fam.
A violent plumber is crazy.
Listen, the nigga getting millions of views. Him fixing sinks.
Yeah.
Just him fixing sinks.
Dog, I know mad people that was getting
Oh, he got his own music video. It's the first time I seen this.
Y'all niggas remember Welvin and all the other.
He did some whack in the music video.
Dog, all these niggas do get millions of views, but I know people who get millions of views. I know people who have millions of followers who don't have two pennies to rub together. It doesn't really equal bread. It's just attention. And then what's worse is being broke and famous is like the worst thing in the fucking world.
Yeah.
What's the end game?
Let me tell you what Ars told me, bro.
Yeah.
10 years ago, we was walking, maybe like, it was like 2014, 10 years ago, we was walking. Ars wasn't broke, but he was like, bro, somebody told him like, yo, bro, you're going to be rich way before you even famous. So you're going to be famous way before you been, longer than you ever be rich. And on that year was the year that he just maybe 2013 and 2014. Obviously, he made money before that. But into this magnitude, it was like he was making a 500,000-600,000 now, opposed to making 60,000 to 100,000 one year. Now he making 500,000-600,000.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
10 years ago,
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I don't know
The
what
IRS
my
is
bro tax
listening.
situation is,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was a different thing from he just started having that turning point, and he was just having that conversation with me, and Ars was chopping. You know, Ars one of my best friends. He was at my wedding. Him, GL, and a couple other guys. That's you know what I mean.
Not names.
Yeah. Hey, this nigga.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Not
man?
my boy.
Yeah, like the thing is though, regardless of what you could say, because it's completely different. Ars is actually talented. Ars is a battle rapper. Ars takes his money, and I don't know if people are aware, but he reinvests in different things.
Right.
Like that, I get the end game there.
Right.
He could basically take his skill and go anywhere that celebrates that culture and get it back.
Right.
This nigga,
And
like,
he's on a series.
how
He's
often?
on a crazy dope series on Tubi.
How often
5-3.
is niggas booking this nigga to get into a fight somewhere?
Yeah, because
I'm
now
being
you can't get no walkthrough monies with me.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I'm gonna be honest with you right now.
And we watching you fight for free, so now we not booking you to go
right
fight
now.
for
Look
bread.
what they watching the nigga on right now.
Mhm.
Right now, at this moment, these last 3 months,
Mhm.
he been the most watched, most viewed, and the most booked.
That's a lot of people though. And how long
I
does
don't
that
know about
last?
the book
Niggas have a moment and then
Listen
they
to
move
me.
on.
The nigga when you say so, look, say the nigga make $1 million in 6 months. You say,
Where?
hear me out. Bro, the nigga getting booked 10, 20,000.
Booked with.
Look.
Nigga,
The
you know
nigga
how
booked
much?
on Love and Hip Hop to fight a nigga. The nigga
know-
getting booked.
Nah, this
the
the
nigga
same show he
You
was
know how
on
much?
already.
You know how much they be booking these niggas?
10,000. He put it out the other day. He's like, I'm getting 10,000 to come back on the show. Then he
Yeah,
said that,
if he said he's getting 10,000, there's a very good chance he's getting 5. And if he is getting 10, you know how many 10s you have to get to 1 million? Fam, you're wowing right now.
he's saying that. Look, this is what he just also said. He also getting the video. He getting 6 million views, 10 million on his own Aaron the Plumber YouTube. All I'm telling you is he figured it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he's the exception. He's not the rule.
And he's going to crash out a couple more times. He's going to burn through the bread trying to keep up with whatever lifestyle and staying famous. I guarantee you my nigga's going to go back to Finks and
Look at the
Sinks.
nigga inside of Rory.
Look, he got a pistol on him.
Yeah.
He told Aaron the plumber, he said, yo, don't get out the car. Yo, don't get out the car. You don't want to do that.
Really, I'm telling you, I've seen this shit a million times.
I get it, but I think Aaron the Plumber. Everybody else is cool. What you're saying? I just think Aaron the Plumber gonna be a rare.
I don't believe
He told a story that he was involved with a situation and he got shot up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And how he got shot 6 times. His story was compelling, and I think it's enough to move him forward.
Niggas get shot all the time, fam. Though it's pretty random. I'm just saying niggas get shot a
A lot
lot.
of stuff just be for moments.
The
You see
50
6ix9ine,
the 50 cent, the 50 cent moment not gonna work anymore in 2026
because niggas get shot all the time now. It's like a regular thing.
Look. So look, and this is another thing, right? So all right. So
I know a nigga that just got shot the other day. And
So you got him winning how many times? 1 out of 3.
I ain't never seen him win. That's why I asked you that
You ain't
earlier.
never seen
but
him win.
I don't watch
He
him
beat
as much
the
as...
shim up, bro.
Nah, I ain't got him.
That's
Bruh,
like a hate
they was
crime.
going blow for
That's
blow.
like a hate
pause.
crime.
Nah, the shim popped. They was going blow for blow.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
still a
that's
hate
how he
crime.
win.
That's still a hate crime, fam.
Because the shim ended up with knots and he dropped. The shim dropped.
On top of him.
So yeah, you dropped on top of him.
Yeah, the
And
person
then when
on
you
top,
when you get into a fight with a person like that, that's like
you're supposed to
kinda
knock her or him.
And you say you
I
didn't
don't
watch
know.
him beat the white 2 dudes up
I
on the
didn't
bus.
see that.
So you go like he whopped them. He watched them niggas. I'm talking about 2 pieces.
I seen him get knocked out by the porn star. That sound crazy. You
fighting a porn star?
Sims and porn stars.
So he fought a
porn
woman.
star. No, not a porn
it's
star
a male
nigga.
porn
The
star.
porn
He fought a
star.
male porn star.
Yeah, the male star porn star wasn't. He was like.
I'm immature, fam. This is
He-
like
he-
a lot
No,
of shit.
no,
that's
they
going
threw.
on.
knock him out.
They said, but put what's the name to it? This
Split his eyebrow all crazy.
this nigga, your height, right?
Uh-huh.
The porn star nigga like 6'2".
Yeah.
The porn star nigga obviously had more
So
power.
if a porn star walked in here and was like, "Hey, Reg, I want to fight," I'd be like, "All right, no, thank you."
yeah, I'll get you, but I'm just simply saying, bro ain't shooting. He ain't shooting. He ain't shooting. He ain't.
He
Shooting.
started the fight. It did got knocked
He
out.
ain't start the fight.
Oh, yeah.
He start every fight, bro. He
Nah, you
literally start
funny.
every fight.
No, he
bro.
don't. He like he came in there with the shim. He like, bro, who you calling? Wasn't it? The shim started with him for sure.
No, because he started calling her dude. Well,
No, dude called him
Queen.
Sweetheart.
Queen
Yeah.
is a,
But I
Sweetheart,
would
he's like,
never
sweetheart.
find myself to be in a situation where that's even like a.
Yo, that's one of my fears. This fight a gay nigga and get whooped.
But like you even fighting him from a distance. From a distance,
Nice.
right? Think about it. From a distance, I see you arguing with a gay nigga, right? The first thing niggas like, oh, why is these two niggas arguing? The first reasoning is mad sus. It's like, oh, this is like a lover's thing.
lover's quarrel.
Yo,
lover's
I'm
quarrel.
like, oh, what you arguing with someone
Hey yo,
for?
I seen
Nigga,
the
as soon as a nigga got any type of static, I'm running like, oh shit, yo, I'm making mad loud noises. I'm running in the other direction.
Yo, I seen the video. The nigga was like, yo, you ever want to get a nigga back? Wait till he die and send a homo to his funeral.
Nigga,
and
I
have
would-
him cry.
That's
or have
mad
him, have him
diabolical.
cry.
That's
have him cry
crazy.
loud.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nigga on the screen. "Ah! My baby. I'm like, oh, you can't defend yourself. You
Nah,
dead.
but that's in my will. Niggas gonna kill you in there. Cause like, dog, that's like
That's in my will
crazy.
is insane.
The thing is crazy is like I'm not even engaging in an argument because what's winning? If I'm arguing with you and there's no outcome where it's just like I just say okay to niggas.
You can't argue. You dead. I just sent the shit.
No, I'm not
He's
talking about
prior
that.
to that.
I'm just saying in general, if I'm arguing with somebody and there's no positive outcome for me, and niggas like, nah, you wrong. I'm like, all right.
Unless
So,
we
like,
dispute
what are we
about
arguing about?
money or disrespect, ain't really nothing
Yeah,
to
there's
go
nothing
back
for
and
me to argue with you about.
I'm not debating about nobody. About
Only
no
nigga I'm arguing with is this
basketball, no
nigga.
what's
Yeah,
the
but
name.
y'all business
yo,
partners. and
only
it
thing I'm
makes
arguing with.
sense.
I'm telling you right now. I only got.
Y'all friends and business partners.
I'm only arguing with this nigga and my wife. Everybody else,
First of all, I don't even know if I like that grouping. Don't group me with your wife.
No, because I'm telling you, I love you differently, and then the conversations got to be different because me and my wife we in a partnership, and me and you in a partnership.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
I'm only in a partnership with two niggas now. It's you and my motherfucking wife.
Yo, because like even the other day where you be like, "Oh, Reg, you wrong," I'm like, "Yeah, man."
Hey, y'all was fucking with Reg the other day. He sent me some shit. I'm like, yo, my wife.
You
said that shit.
you the common denominator.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, bro, listen to me, bro. I'm 60%. I'm 75% wrong most of the times, right?
Yeah.
I'm wrong 75% of the times, right?
But you know that about yourself, so it's cool.
Absolutely. And the other 25% that I am right, it's gray areas. But only thing though.
I mean,
is
the
right.
best thing about you is like, and all jokes aside, like you have a self-awareness that like a lot of people don't have.
Oh, right,
and the fact that you could be honest with yourself, I think, is an asset because
Not
if
my
there's
boy.
a problem, that's crazy. But
That's
if there's a
cap.
problem,
That's
that's one of the
should've-
reasons like you improve so quickly because you can identify something in you and then make the change where most people like move
Can't make the
denial.
change. And the thing is with me, bro, I try my best not to take things personal. Only thing he be saying shit that be making me mad. We want to whoop his ass. And he be like, you can try if you want, you bitch ass nigga. Like Giella say some shit that get up under your skin. Like if I show you this text message, you be like, bro.
It take a
Who
lot.
is this nigga
You
talking
gotta-
to, bro?
You would have to like violate my girl to get under my skin. You can say anything to me. I don't really care.
You a tender. Hey, yeah, sucker for love.
Oh,
Not
what was
my
the
boy.
other
Hey,
topic
bro.
y'all wanted to
Hey,
talk
I'm
about?
talking
I'm
about-
a sucker for love.
Hey, yo,
If
you a
somebody
sucker for love?
violates my girl.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
that's a sucker for
bro.
love.
Why would your man be violating? Bro,
No, I'm saying anybody that violates my girl.
nobody.
At that point, it's a sucker
Who
for
is
love.
going to violate
People,
your girl?
What if your girl
people
was
do that.
wrong?
Yo, sidebar. So the
What
other
if your
day,
girl was wrong?
it
What
don't
if your
matter
girl
she
cheated
wrong.
him like this bitch?
No, she cheats. She's not my girl no more. So that's
She be like this
that's
bitch. This bitch got
As
us
soon
fighting.
as she cheats, she's not my
You
girl
a
no more.
simp? Like, oh, this ain't this shit.
As soon as she cheats, she's not my girl no more. So that's like
soon as she
that
cheats.
canceled it out. But what I'm saying is, if she's wrong in the crib. If we outside, I got her back. She's not wrong outside. In the crib, I'm like, yo, why the fuck would you put me in that position? But outside, no, definitely not. Same thing with friends. If Louis dead wrong, I'm not talking about it till we get somewhere. I'm like, nigga, why the fuck would you put me in that position?
Those are called principles. I get that part. I'm 100% with it. Hey, yeah, we going to Marlowe's tonight, or we going to let's go to what's the name tonight?
Not my
I don't
boy.
care if you're not drinking. Do like what
That's
you give to
cat.
me, bitch.
Yeah,
Come out
that's
with me,
cat.
nigga.
Mars is like
When is
the
that?
No,
That's
what's
cat.
the spot in Orange? Come on with me tonight. Park your car.
Not my boy.
No.
I'll meet you-
He owe
I'll
me
meet
one.
you
Let me
there.
tell you why. Let me tell you what half of these niggas was doing, right? He on Ramadan. I respect him not drinking, right?
Yeah.
I did a whole month fast in January. No drinking, no but I was still coming out with them niggas, right? Them niggas take a hookah. This nigga, fuck all everybody else. This nigga take a whole hookah. He blow it on me, right? The nigga, let me tell you what
that's
this
crazy.
nigga,
That's
this
funny.
how vicious this nigga is. This nigga really vicious, bro. The nigga took some of the Don bottle and spilled a little bit on my hand.
All right,
purpose
come
so
on
I
now.
can
You
smell
think
it.
you
I'm
think I
like,
did
bro,
that on purpose?
why the fuck is you doing this, bro? Hey, I'm just simply saying, you get what I'm saying? I'm fasting. Why are you doing this to me, nigga?
All right, so not to be petty, y'all niggas was criticizing me for the snacks, but everybody's doing hookah.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what's acceptable.
Bro, you eating
All right.
pork.
I'm
You
not.
was
I'm
wilding,
not,
nigga.
I'm not bringing the
What's wrong
hookah
with
out for men neither, though.
Yeah, I thank you, Gia. That's good.
So before we end the episode, this is the last part that we're going to talk about, right? This is a problem I got with. I'll be having problems with my wife.
let me ask you a question really quick.
Go ahead.
I want to get to your part. So we was talking about the show Paradise, right?
Paradise.
So
That boy.
long
good.
story
Look
short,
at
that
boy
show's
good.
fun.
Reg, do this shit. You can tell.
Yeah, I'm professional. That's it.
Talk to me.
Nigga, I'm doing well in life. So yeah, ends his meeting and all that. So you
Not
are
my
in a
boy.
situation where you can't tell your girl why she can't go somewhere. In the situation with Paradise, she's going to Atlanta. You can't tell her why she's going somewhere, but you got to make her stay. How do you make your girl stay if she don't want to stay? To save her life.
Let me answer it
Go ahead.
first. I don't got those problems. Look, my wife, it's been vacations before, and I grab my wife at the back of her neck, and I look
Hold
her
on,
dead
hold
in
on,
the
stop,
eyes.
slow down.
No, I'm telling
Go
you the
ahead,
fact.
go ahead.
I look at them and I said, bro, if I tell you you ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. Do this. Don't make me fuck you up. I'm telling you the facts. And my wife.
Y'all gotta stay together forever now.
Look, I've been with my wife 15 years. We had 2 physical altercations in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? This is the great.
Already did.
That's how I know. I feel like, fam, you about to be successful. You can't say this shit on camera.
Yo,
If y'all
this
break
is
up.
crazy.
This is
No,
in court.
my wife, no, I don't got that. Yo, bro, I'm gonna be honest. GL knew my wife before I knew my wife.
Yeah.
He grew up with my wife. And she loved GL differently than all my other people, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I have conversations with my wife, right? Just keeping it real with you, right?
Divorce change people. Man.
Yeah. And so, you know what I mean? So when she have a conversation with me, she'd be like, she named like the only people that really love you, and you know, just say his name is him and a couple other people. I don't want to give them their clout.
Yeah, not names.
Yeah, Names is definitely one of the guys. She love names. But she does love certain guys. She put guys in categories. You get what I'm saying? So she just put GL in the categories like where I put him at in my wedding. Like he's
solid, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Your
guy.
girl's gonna spot like the
it's
people
more than
who's good for
solid.
you.
I think you guys like I take relationships different, right? So when these are blood sacrifices. Like
It's
like
a cult.
like with a cult. Like so we're never fighting. Me and GL getting real arguments. I've been with GL 23 years or something. 22, a lot of years. I've been with GL a lot of. GL, you ever fist with me?
Nah.
Yeah.
We never fist fighting. We can come into some argument. We play around. Oh, you a bitch. GL call me a bitch. I call him a bitch. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
We're never. I'm never disrespecting his child. I'm never disrespecting his baby mother. I'm never.
That's wild
I'm
shit.
never
That's not
stealing.
friend shit.
I'm just telling you. I'm never stealing from him. I'm never disrespecting his child. I'm never disrespecting his baby mother. I'm never disrespecting his father, his mother.
Right.
I'm never in life. He could ask my nigga, did I ever in my life? He could be a cousin he hate. I'm not saying nothing about him.
Right.
I'm
Nah,
saying,
you
But the
solid,
wife
bro. But
question,
let's bring it back to the topic, though. Let's bring it back
they'll go back to what we saying. I'm never really.
And it's gonna be wild when they play it in court. Just sidebar, like I'm just saying, be careful.
Yeah.
So you saying you could tell your wife she ain't going to Atlanta and she not going?
And it's just.
But what
So
if
she
she did
insists,
go?
like, but he already said it. He's grabbing her by the neck and be like, "It's not happening."
If I gotta grab the
like
back
this,
of your
like this,
neck
like this.
to make you listen to me.
Hey, look, I'm gonna make that crazy. Well, another thing.
All right, so GL, I mean, what are you doing?
If I'm telling somebody for their own best benefit and they not listening,
We talking about your being with your child.
okay. If I'm
And you
telling
love
somebody,
love her. You gotta save
Oh
her
yeah,
life.
I said
heart,
it's being with a child.
my red,
Yeah.
my daughter can't go. You go ahead. You want to go? Go to Atlanta.
That's how you gonna be.
Crazy.
I'm not. What you gonna do? I'm not making you listen to me because now you got me thinking. What's in Atlanta you want to go there so bad for?
Yeah, but like when the world blow up, you're gonna need
This
something.
the last day, nigga, on earth. Fuck what
Yeah.
she talking about.
Yeah,
gonna
and she
need-
thinking about fucking the next nigga.
Yeah, but you gotta take something
She's
with
gonna go
you.
to Atlanta.
She's okay. In the,
She going
in
to
the
go
show,
see Turtle.
In the show,
And the
in
show, look, it's only 4 passes.
In the show, she's a doctor. She's going to Atlanta to save somebody's life. That's
yeah.
why she wanted.
And the show is only 4
See, now
passes.
y'all add
Yeah,
extra-
no,
Look. And the
You
four,
You don't wait. You don't believe in your joint though, and that's a whole different situation.
Look,
I'm
GL,
sorry that you have to deal with that.
it's your stepson, it's your daughter, it's you, and it's your baby mother. Those are the only 4 passes. You can't bring your mother, you can't bring your dad. These are the only 4 passes.
They're not
you
telling
got.
you why you can't go, but you understand the fact that this nigga's so high up. He's looking at you and be like,
I gotta live with my decision that she chose not to listen to me. Yo, that's his wife, right?
So you're not forcing
We
her.
took vows. Absolutely not. Like, you don't trust what I'm saying is for your own best benefit?
So you're gonna let her die over that? That you petty. my nigga.
Absolutely.
Y'all on
I'm wrong. She needs to discipline me in her way to make me know, yo, you're wrong. You're doing the wrong
How'd she do
things.
that?
You need conversation. That's
discipline?
Listen to me. That's discipline. And the same way with me, it needs to be a conversation. It never needs to be physical violence.
That's a
We
fact.
need to have verbal conversation with her. Discipline me. My wife
Discipline a wrong word.
Bro, that's discipline. No, it's not. Look, just
I think it's accountability
when you
or
read
holding someone
when you read
accountable.
when you read the term of what discipline means, it don't necessarily mean physical. It means
Nah,
discipline.
I agree with you.
It has a negative
But holding
tone
somebody
to it.
accountable is
Listen to
different
me.
than I'm.
My wife disciplined me recently. She like, listen to me. You spend this amount of money and you spend this amount of money on this, and you shouldn't have
Name's
spun this.
Google.
So
Discipline
she's
names.
holding you
Yeah, yeah,
accountable.
look,
Disciplining
let me-
is if she punished you for
This,
it.
what she
She punched
chest?
me
She
because I ain't getting no
chastised you.
pussy for the next 2 days.
So
Oh,
she,
nah, that's wild. We're not doing
there's
that.
other words you can
listen to me.
use.
I'm telling you,
Scold,
I was disciplined.
chastise.
Yeah, okay, I
So
got
what?
you. I got you.
Let me
She
finish.
chastised you.
No, she chastised me, and the discipline because I didn't get the pussy for 2 days. So I'm telling you, it was a discipline. So she's like, you're not doing this. She ain't tell me that. She ain't tell me you not getting it too pussy for. Because now I'd have been like on some bullshit. But her actions showed me. I seen she was angry. Oh, baby, you want to be touched? Oh, okay. I can't touch your butt. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. So
We're not doing that in the crib. That's why.
Yeah, no. Every now and then, bro. Look, you ever? I don't know what your business.
My life's different.
I don't want to put your life different than mine. I don't want to put your business out.
Yeah.
But it's been that time. All right. So you know what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you
Woman
is
tell me that we single.
No.
What you mean?
It's gonna be times when you gonna.
They about to get you too.
It's gonna be
A woman tell you no, like yo.
I said
wow.
she's single. That's all.
Okay, I know,
she's
but you gotta be
single.
careful.
Look, that nigga's still in the girl.
Niggas gonna
That
cut
nigga still in the girl.
and you about
The
to go
nigga
down.
QB still in the girlfriend stage, not getting a pussy sometimes. He know what I'm talking about.
I'm sure
But
you
look,
thought he
before
was
we
doing
end it,
too.
let me.
I'm just saying
Look,
shit
we got a
happens.
minute of something question. All right, before we end it, right? How do y'all feel about y'all ladies bringing their toys on girl trips?
My joint don't go on girls trips.
Bringing their toys on girl trips.
She don't go on girls trips.
I think that's real freaky, but I ain't mad at her.
You think she might be having something with her friends?
Oh, I wouldn't care about that. Just pull me in.
No, she on girl trip. She on a trip.
I'm saying if she's on a girl trip dealing with one of her female friends, I don't care about that. Bring me in next time.
You don't know. She don't want to bring you in. I'm simply saying.
I don't care what she doing with another girl. I don't care.
Right. So if she don't bring you in, you don't matter.
Yeah, I don't care.
You cheating.
She don't.
on me.
Yeah, she don't go on
I'm
girls
beating you
trips.
up again.
So that's easy for me. There's no girls trips.
Yeah, we just take her
What
to
you mean?
it.
There's no girls trips.
You're abusive. How you not letting you not letting your lady go on a trip with her girl for her friends?
Yeah.
I'm going.
All right.
It's your main man PBM Louie.
This has been Beers and Bottles.
Beers and bottles.
I got you.